Did you know that Wizkids made dungeon tiles long before their current Warlock tile system? Let's check it out. Hello and welcome to the Creative Kobold. I'm Gyra, and today we're taking a look at the Mage Knight 3D dungeons by Wizkids, released all the way back in 2003. I randomly came across this in a local listing. This is the starter set, and as you can see, the price sticker is still on the box. 299 Norwegian crowns, roughly $30 US. I paid $20 for this used, including shipping. But is this a complete set? Well, it should have 36 floor tiles, 24 wall pieces, 4 wooden doors and 4 metal doors. I've already had a tiny peek at this, so a few pieces are not currently in the box. Turns out this box is missing 3 floor tiles, but otherwise everything's here. The system is quite simple. The floor tiles slot into each other from the sides. The wall pieces, including the doors, have 2 pegs that go into holes in the floor tiles. Though the floor tiles are secured well together by themselves, adding a wall in the middle of 2 floor tiles will completely lock them together. So, how easy to use are these Mage Knight 3D dungeons? Well, let's find out by building a dungeon. The system suffers from the same minor inconvenience Warlock tiles do, in that you can't add a tile to fill in a corner. You need to make a row of floor tiles, then connect that row to what you've already built. I'm not making anything in particular here, just putting tiles and walls together and seeing how big of a dungeon I can build with the pieces I have. Adding walls is very easy. They go nicely into the holes on the floor tiles. In cases where tiles aren't perfectly lined up though, one peg will only go halfway through the hole, which means you just have to press the floor tiles more firmly together. I accidentally lost a wall piece on the floor before filming and both pegs broke clean off. And even though I glued them back on with super glue, here you can see one of the pegs from that piece break off again. After removing the loose peg, I just continue with the build. And finally, it's done. Looks pretty good. Building all of this took me only 7 minutes. This system is very easy to use for sure. So what's my overall thoughts on this set? Let me review the negatives first. The pieces might easily break if not handled carefully because of the plastic use. The holes in the floor tiles are visible. There's no variation in the wall or floor designs, they're all identical. The walls are quite thin and won't necessarily angle perfectly 90 degrees upward. You're locked to 50mm dimensions as the floor tiles can't connect halfway into each other, and there are no 25mm wide walls. Now let's list the positives. For standard dungeons, these look good. The unique floor tile design makes them stand out from most other dungeon tiles out there, and the wall sculpts are well defined. Though it's very simplistic, these are actually painted, which I prefer, and not just colored plastic with a wash. They take up very little storage space. The doors are fully functional, and having 2 designs makes them extra nice. The walls are full height, which is a positive for me personally, though I know a lot prefer half-height walls. I also want to mention that there exists expansion sets for 3D dungeons, one that gives you more floor tiles, the floor pack, and one that gives you some Mage Knight system specific trap tiles, the trap pack. There does not seem to be a walls pack as far as I know. My final thoughts on the Mage Knight 3D dungeons is that while they're far from perfect, they're still quite good. Personally, I like how they look, but the ease of use is what really won me over. So I will definitely use this in the future. I might even try to get more walls and floors just so I'm not too limited in my dungeon builds with these, if I can get it at affordable prices. But what do you think of these? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.